Hello everybody, this is Renee Millman at reneemillman.com, and I want to help you go within today. Arguing for your limitations. There's a well-known quote that goes something like, argue for your limitations and you get to keep them. So if you look around at the people in your life that are close to you and think about yourself and consider the areas of money and career, physical health and weight, and relationships. Most people have difficulty with one or a couple of those areas. And those are just three general categories that I'm going to use as examples. So most of us have one area in life or a couple areas that we consistently struggle with our whole lives. Maybe you struggle with being at a healthy weight. You've always been heavy, you've always carried around extra weight, and no matter how hard you try, you can't lose it. And it just seems like this never-ending battle. Or maybe it's about money and career. You don't know what your purpose is. You're having trouble making enough money just to get by. You're living hand to mouth, paycheck to paycheck, working dead-end jobs. You feel underappreciated, and it just never seems to work. Or maybe it's relationships. Your history has been to always get into relationships that are difficult, painful, they end painfully, and then some time goes by and it's just another difficult relationship. And you see other people who seem to have happy relationships and happy marriages, and you're wondering, why can't I have that too? Well, we all have this. For some of us, we have a couple of those things. And it's easy to look around at the people around us and who have what we want when we don't have that, and to say, wow, it just looks so easy for them. It's just easy for them to say, oh, easy for you to be thin, or easy for you to have plenty of money, but not so easy for me. So I see this in my own life, and I see it in the people I work with, and just the people that I know that are close to me. This seems to be the way it is. And when I think about it, it's like, for those areas where you have a lot of confidence, let's say you have a lot of confidence in your physical abilities and your ability to maintain a healthy weight and a physically healthy body. If you think about it, you know that you have this deep confidence within yourself. You know that you won't ever let yourself gain weight. You know if something gets out of line that you can quickly get back on track. It's like it's this clear pathway. There are no obstacles. Or if there are little obstacles that come up along the way, you know that you can get through that no problem. But then maybe in another area, say relationships, you don't have such confidence if you think about it and if you're really honest. You know your history, and you know some things about yourself perhaps, and you know that relationships for you have never been successful. You don't have that confidence. What you do have the confidence in is that they don't work, that they don't go well, and that there's a lot of pain. So you have all this evidence to substantiate why you're not successful in one of these areas. And as we go through life, we develop more, or we accumulate more and more evidence to support why I suck in this or that area. So it's like with some of the people I work with where weight is an issue, what I hear people say is, I have tried losing weight. I have tried different ways of eating. I've tried I've tried keeping a food log. I've tried recording my steps. I've tried this different workout plan. I've tried getting up earlier and doing exercise, but I hate it. I don't enjoy it. I don't like the way it feels. I feel clumsy. Moving reminds me of how much my body hurts, and then that just makes me feel worse. So I don't want to work out, and then I just go eat, and then I gain weight, and then it's this vicious cycle. So that's chock full of obstacles, chock full of issues staring you in the face, saying, deal with me, heal me, pay attention right now. So another way we can look at these limitations that we have in our minds of why we cannot lose the weight, or cannot make enough money, or can't do the work we love, or have a good relationship, is to look at all that resistance that comes up in you and see it as a messenger. It's giving you this important message saying, pay attention, heal this stuff, heal these things now, so that you can go forward. And remember that if you have a clear pathway, let's say in your abilities to make good living for yourself, you have that capability within you. You just need to apply that to the area that's difficult. So you know you can make plenty of money, you're successful in business and successful in your career. Well, there's no reason why you can't also have the body you want. You just need to tweak some things and change your perspective a bit. It's there, you just have to learn to tap into it. So how do we do that? You can start by addressing the critical voice in your head, the inner demon. That voice that says, you're not enough, you'll never be enough, you're not good enough, look at you, you look stupid, you feel stupid. Why bother trying? I mean, just why? That voice, that's the voice that I want you to kick all around the room and kick its ass so hard it doesn't get up again. It will get up, and then you'll have to kick it down again and again. But we all have that kind of talk, or most of us do, have that kind of talk in our minds. And it's effort to combat that voice. It can be tiring, I know, but you can do it. And here's how you do it. You act. You bury that demon. You crush it with your effort. And I don't want you to get overwhelmed and think about, but I'll never lose this much weight. I'll never make this much money. I'll never be in a healthy relationship. I want you to just start. Start today with one thing you can do. Because action is the antidote to being pushed down by these demons. Act, do something, be proactive. Otherwise, you're just gonna spin your wheels, stay in your head, and feel terrible about yourself, and then feel more terrible, and then put yourself down more, and it's just a downward spiral into depression. Here's a personal example. I could very easily say, and did at one point, say, I can't make videos on YouTube. I don't have a background in making videos. I don't have fancy equipment. All I have is my phone. And I watch other people on YouTube and they're really good and they're really polished, and I'm just me. I didn't study, videography in school or film. So why should I start? I don't want to look like an idiot, Maybe other people can be successful, but I can't. So all of that stuff went through my head, and I'll tell you, I still get nervous before every video I shoot, and I still watch myself when I edit and think, oh my gosh, watching yourself on camera is kind of a different experience to see how you look to others. But, oh well. So, but what I've done is I'm like, okay, this is where I am right now in my YouTube channel, in my experience with this. I'm just gonna do it anyway, and I'll be as good as I am today. And then in 50 more videos, I'll be even better. But the video I'm doing today is better than number 1 that I did. And there's going to be a progression. Just like the people that I follow on YouTube, I watch their videos and I see it's this progression as they've learned and grown and gotten a little bit better and a little bit more polished. So it's like that. I decided, screw you limitations and shame and negativity that's coming up and telling me I'm not good and that I'm a piece of crap and I can't do it and I'll always be small. No. Don't go there. Do it anyway. I can't say that the fear is going to go away completely. It may get a little bit quieter. But act. Crush that demon. Bury it. And you bury it with your effort. And then when you see what you're doing for yourself, whether it's getting a better job, starting to lose a little bit of weight, or just eating a little bit better, being nicer to yourself, not giving into that critical voice, that's how you win. I think so many of us are tired of feeling small and stuck in our life, and like we'll just be a failure in this part of life, but a success in this other part, but we'll always be wanting this one part to be better, and it's not. And we just keep fulfilling that prophecy and sabotaging ourselves with all the self-defeating talk in our heads. You know, life is too short to let that voice run you. It just is. With the short amount of time that we have here in our lives, and we never know how long we're going to be here, it's too short to give in to such negativity and complete bullshit. Because that's what it is. It's just keeping you small. Rise up above that. Decide one thing you can do and act, and then pick one more thing and do that, and then pick another thing and do that. I know, like I said, it can get overwhelming to look at the big picture, which is why it's important to take small little steps. You don't have to let this run you. You don't have to give in to that fear or the shame or the feeling that you're not good enough. Because you know what? We're all here in this life trying to figure things out, trying to deal with our stuff, trying to be a little bit better than yesterday. We're all working at it. So I hope that this has helped you, and maybe to help inspire you to have the confidence and the belief in yourself to go forward and put an effort towards what you want. And if you fall off the horse, that's okay. Don't beat yourself up. Don't go back into the, oh, I'm so stupid, oh, I can't believe it, I messed up again, why should I even try? Don't go into that. That voice may be there wanting you to interact with it, but don't give in to that. Keep moving forward. Refuse to take no for an answer. Refuse to fail. Have that conviction within yourself. Because the world needs all of us to rise up and be the best version of ourselves. And if we did that, and if we believed in ourselves, this world will be such a better place. Whew. So, thank you for going with me today. And I hope that this has helped you. I really do. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you will like, share, subscribe, share this with anybody else that might benefit from it. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you soon.